Hey guys, been messing around with the new Skybox changes for Dust 2 and Mirage, and figured I would show you some of the capabilities that you have now. You're able to throw smokes and flashes from over here, so you can get through the apartments. So it works both ways, of course. So it turns out once people find some things, it'll be beneficial for both sides and just give it a higher skill ceiling. I know before you could only really get in between the skybox around this angle, and this is what Fnatic were doing to smoke connector and window, and fake a B, or you could go underpass and just go back out if you wanted, if you could smoke cat, which figured those things out myself now. Some of the ones I do now, since I've been playing with it for a couple hours, you can just get anywhere in this vicinity. You can basically come in between the first pole and the edge of the wall, and feel like it's the further back that you go, it'll go slightly deeper. But you can smoke window like this, or connector, sorry. And the thing I like about this one goes slightly further this way, so you can just, if someone does pick this angle, it's easier to see them. I'll probably throw that a little bit further than what I just did, but it makes them more obvious instead of it throwing like this, because now with the smoke changes, like Fanatics lands about in that area, you can actually see over the smoke now, because it doesn't go as high, because they changed that based on people boosting on top of the smoke and being able to pick people off that way. So the visibility is a little bit different now. But if you want to see that smoke they do, you just get over in this corner here of the door, and they throw at the height of this antenna and just to the left of the building. So theirs ends up landing a little, I did that wrong, but I don't know what happened there. Let's try this again.
I'm throwing smoke.
Hopefully that's not affected. I hit the stair. Yeah. So, I mean, both of those work pretty much just as efficient, so either way you want to throw those. The benefit of mine now, since the skybox has been open, is that you can throw them safer instead of being out here and worrying about somebody pushing up B halls. But like I said, you can just basically get anywhere in between here and throw that at the third piece on that antenna, basically the middle one. So another thing you can do is the window smoke they have. This one's a little bit harder to do, but this hasn't changed with the skybox. You were able to do this before. I know there's markings supposed to be on the wall that are black, but I basically just have to guess it, and you have to aim it at the second dot, and then somewhere in this vicinity. And that should smoke window, hopefully. Yeah, so that's pretty nice. I spent some time over here in this area to try and mess with the new skybox, the smoke window, and I couldn't really find anything. You can smoke cat from here in this area. It's probably something like this should be just fine. If you wanted to smoke cat and go back underpass and go to connector or something like that, or boost window, you'll be able to do that. So you can get all three main points from B halls now, so that's really good stuff. Try and get you an idea for the CT side of things. You can come over here, and right outside the window, I'm sorry if I screwed up the first time, but I was getting pretty accurate with it, and it's not going to be an easy smoke to deal with. But I try to aim at the height, probably a little bit to the right of the window once I get out of here, as long as I can still see the building. But at the height of this and to the left side of it, I just gotta run through with it, and hopefully I don't screw this up, but and of course I do. Let's try this again. Hopefully that works. But you can see that idea of what you're capable of. Just trying to quick smoke and somebody just rushing up B halls to just cover it at a different angle rather than, you know, just jumping up and down like this if you wanted to. Yeah, it's a little bit riskier, but it gives you an idea of where people are going, if they're going to be making noise, and you can hear them underpass. Of course, Cat can hear underpass, so that's not really that big of a deal, but you're able to just come up closer and flank them mid if you wanted, or go underpass and chase them, or whatever it is that you decide to do. You can throw a smoke that from either side right here and cover up, see if I can do this right. This is just the center of this, up to the antenna somewhere along this line, and that should cover up even closer if that was necessary. Another thing you can do, see if I do this correctly, is, hopefully this is right, you could throw smoke from there as well if that was needed. And the cool thing about this one is that you can pick this angle depending on the spawns. I'm not 100% sure if you'd be able to get here in time, more than likely not. But if they came late and somebody came up here, they're on the stairs, so they can't crouch and see because the smoke's still there. So you're going to be able to basically just one-way them. So I thought that was pretty nice. But yeah, I threw that from this wood piece right here, so like that. But it's cool stuff. Other things you can do is, I'm sure there's another way you can do this from both sides of the box, but I think it came like up this and to the height of this, so pretty much in this area you can, not that this is efficient really, but depending on the spawns and the way people are playing, you could just come up and push mid. I don't know how fast you could do with this, but obviously you run into the issue of being able to know that this angle is open, but if people are aware, it's fine, because that's the only thing that you're going to get picked from anyway. And somebody playing this angle, it's so tight, it's hard to get a pick like that. And when they're sitting, peeking back and forth on this ladder, it's not smooth, so really I think you have the advantage in that situation. They raised the boxes up, so I know people were, you jump up into the box and you get that advantage for crouching, and you may even have more of an advantage now because they're higher, which is good because this is so CT sided to begin with. You can get picked from so many angles where people are, boosting from underpass to get a pick like this, or picking window, and then you have to deal with the connector guy and then cat or a ladder guy. It's so many angles you have to worry about. It's nice to be able to have that advantage now with the height, but clearly you can see that you can still see somebody like this. So I place a bot right here. You can, obviously he's not in the window, but you get the point how high he would be. So even if he was crouching, you can still see it, and it's going to be harder for him to hit you, which is good. Good for tees anyway. So yeah, like the B halls, clearly you can smoke all your bases, which is good. So it just gives you more opportunity on the B side of things. like I showed, it goes both ways. I don't know if the Skybox was really here. I actually never tried anything like that, and it just made me think that that was probably possible now. It may have not been. I'm not 100% sure, but you can smoke both sides to cat or coming out middle. So yeah, it's good stuff. Kind of keep messing around with things. I know there's going to be opportunities of throwing other smokes, but it gives you an idea of what's possible. So I'll just keep working on it and check the other changes with the maps and find other new things to deal with. But I'll see you guys later.